Alright, we're going a little old school this time with the Battletech Alpha Strike Command Lance. Don't see very many of these, and if you do, they're a little bit more expensive because they're out of print, especially with the Battletech Clan Invasion Kickstarter starting to release. These are a little bit tougher to find, but if you can get your hands on one, it's definitely a great way to add to your Inner Sphere company. You get 4 mechs in this. You get a Cyclops, a Raven, a Catapult, and a Cataphract, and definitely some heavy hitters here, but this is a Command Lance. They're going to have some special skills that kind of add to your company's survivability and maybe offensive and defensive power. So I'll turn this around. This is what you get. And again, this is old schools. Models themselves are old versions of the models. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. I've already opened this up. Couldn't wait. Some of the cards came loose here, but we're going to go ahead and just pull the cover off. And we're going to look at the models first, and then we will look at the cards. So these are old school. They are going to look a little bit different compared to maybe some of the newer sculpts from the Clan Invasion Kickstarter, but these are still great models. Here's your Cyclops. It's kind of funny looking with the head like this, but hey, it's still a Cyclops. And then here is an older version of the Catapult. Got the longer chicken legs and smaller body. Next up we have the Cataphract. Tough little mech. Not so little, it's a heavy. And then lastly, the Raven, old school Raven, with the more beak-like nose. And you know, surprisingly, these are pretty well detailed for how old they are. And again, you know, a mech is a mech. You'll add them to your company regardless, especially if you don't have them already. I expect that these will have new sculpts based on the new aesthetic, either from MWO or from you know, Harebrained Schemes or the current Catalyst Games sculpt. So I expect that we'll see some new ones. But that's not all that came with this. We have several cards, including some special cards. And let me just put these all together and we will take a closer look at those. So first off, Cyclops 10Z, and then the Cyclops 11A. This one's more of a sniper, the other one's more kind of like a tank. Alright, then we have the Cataphract 2X, and on the other side, the 3L. A lot of specials here. Not quite sure what they all are. We'll need to look it up. Okay, next up, we have the Catapult. C1, classic version of the Catapult. On the other side, the C3. And then lastly, the Raven 4X. Pretty fast mech, 10 jump. And on the other side, the 3L. And you can see there's a heat scale because of the energy weapons on this version. Actually, they all have a heat scale, so never mind. So the neat thing about the old Lance packs is that it actually comes with another card, and then just a special unique version of a specific model in the Lance pack. In this one, it's Catapult, it's Butterbee 2. And we can compare the stats here. Some fluff. The pilot is Jessica Templeton. So Butterbee 2, and let's compare it with, and this is 50 points. We'll compare it with the C1. Actually, we'll bring it down here. You can see there's some differences with the mech and the unique version of it. Compare with the C3. Alright, but we're not done with the cards just yet. Another thing that the Catalyst Lance Packs did were to include an Alpha Strike card for a mech that's not included in the Lance. This would be for the Urban Mech R60. 12 points. And what you would normally do is go to Iron Wind Metals and purchase the Urban Mech. Of course, there's the R63 on the other side. This has been redone in the Clan Invasion Kickstarter. It's in its own salvage box. So, you know, whether or not you want to get the old school Iron Wind Metal or just use the new one from Clan Invasion, it's your choice. But that was a neat thing about the old Lance Packs, is it kind of gave you extra stuff, a unique mech, and then another mech that wasn't included. So 2 more cards here. You have the ability card for the Command Lance. And then kind of an ad for their other stuff. And then lastly, a fluff card for the Lance. Warrior House Hiritsu. The other side, fluff about the Capellan Confederation. And that's it. That's the Battletech Alpha Strike Command Lance Pack from Catalyst Game Labs. This is the classic version of the Command Lance. I'm sure that they will be releasing a new one as more of the Clan Invasion Kickstarter stuff starts punting out, as they redo their whole line of models. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos from Wargaming Noob.